Hi guys! So this is my June haul that I have found, which it's not a lot, but I did find a couple little gems as you can see. So first off, I actually got these three at the Goodwill bins. I've never been there before, but I've seen a lot of videos online, and then when I saw, oh, she's not gonna stand. Okay, I'll just leave her back there. When I saw how cheap it was, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And I'm glad I went because I found, I can't remember his name, but it's one of Rainbow Bright's little creatures. And I just saw the foot. And I was like, okay, I know that color scheme. Hopefully it's a Rainbow Bright affiliated. And it was. And this is one from, let me see, pull it up. It's really hard to tell. Most of it got, soaked off from me washing it. There we go. It's the side. See it? Really hard to say, but it was the original. I should have taken a picture before I soaked it because I think that's why the tag started fading. But I was so excited to see it because there was a lot of people like pushing and fighting in the Goodwill bins. It was a little intimidating. I didn't try to get to the new ones because they would bring out new bins. People would line up and it's a madhouse. And I was like, I'm not doing that. But I was surprised a reseller didn't snag this one up. And I found another Webkin. So now I own 3 Webkins. I'm slowly building it up. Which, so the little string. I forget which one this is, but there's a little iconic W. I saw him, like I saw the foot on the little Rainbow Bright doll. I saw the W and I was like, I know that W. So I just reached in the pile and just pulled him out. And I got the little chocolate lab. And his nose is still in good condition. Because I know it's like a weird, like, leather material. He's got the cutest little eyes. They're so cute. Then I found a Bratz baby, which growing up I never had Bratz. Well, I say that. I actually got the Bratzillas. But I was never interested in Bratz. My little sister was, but I wasn't. I was more Monster High. That's why I liked Bratzillas. But I found this hair play Yasmin baby. She has almost all of her outfit. Yes, the hair's nappy. I did wash them. But when I do doll hair and try to fix that up, it's like a whole day ordeal. I have to soak it in the water. I have to, do a little bit of untangling. Okay, soak it again, untangle, soak it again. Just try to make sure not to harm the hair. Because I've re-haired dolls before and it is annoying. It's very annoying and very time consuming. My fingers hurt. And I prefer not to do that. So I try to keep as much of the original hair as I can. But yes, I will say she was wet in the Goodwill bins. So I was glad I wore gloves because there's no way I would risk that just to touch something wet with my bare hands. But I can't remember what. Let me see if it will show up yet. 2004 is on the stamp on the back, which, that can be accurate or it can be just a few years off, depending on how many times they use the sculpt. But yeah. She's very cute, and now I own my first Bratz babies. So those 3 are from the Goodwill bins. Now, I adore these. The Puppy Surprise, Kitty Surprise, Unicorn Surprise, Little Surprise series. It's just something about the vinyl faces on a plush body. I love them. I love them to death. And this one is actually a newer one. It's from like 2018, which is not vintage, not 2000s. It's very recent. But I see a lot of like the cheaper like unicorn ones, and this one, I feel like this one has better quality than the newer ones that are coming out. And I find the newer ones, like the unicorn one and then the puppy one, a lot of Goodwill. This is my first time seeing a 2018 with... She has her babies. Look, I gasped because I was like, oh, it's a puppy surprise. Let me see. And she has her babies. I think it was just 2. I thought she had 3. I guess I was just imagining it, but she has 2 little babies with her. And look at their little vinyl faces. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. I don't know. It's just, it's a very weird thing for me to collect. This is my first one of the surprise series that I've ever owned. And growing up, I didn't even know they existed, to be honest. Because I was never... The only plushies I was collecting was Webkins, which I feel like is very different from the puppy surprise or like just the surprise line, because Webkins is more of like an internet thing, and this was just more of like a very younger demographic, in my opinion. But now I'm an adult, I can appreciate the plush, and I'm actually looking forward to finding one that's, you know, a little bit more vintage, because the vinyl faces are a very different mold. I think the molds are kind of cool looking. Well, cute. Yes, but her face is not that bad. I haven't wiped her down. I found this one at Goodwill for $3.99, which is expensive in my opinion for a Goodwill plush, but at least it's cheaper than buying her new in box, so I can't really complain. Her little glitter nose is still kind of intact. It's not rubbed off. I just have to take a long time trying to soak her and not hurt the nose and try to help this yarn. I think that's what it is they use. Whatever this is, it's like Troll, which I have some Zelfs that have kind of like the same little material for the hair. So it's going to be a lot of conditioning, a lot of going through very gently with the comb. I was very excited to find her with babies. Now these 2, this one, I thought I had all of like the core, like, what is it called? Not carriages. I guess that's what you'd call them, with like the stands, the core of them, like all of them. But turns out I didn't have Coco's Bakery Cafe. It's like, okay, awesome. At least I didn't unbox the others because I just been too busy to unbox them. But now I'm glad I didn't unbox them because now I can unbox her with them. And I saw her in Ross, like the others, for $7.99. And funny enough, under the preschool category. But look at the gorgeous artwork. Rodman's never fails to just give the best art, which doesn't always correlate to the figure, because look at how like flowy her little bangs are, and then you get the bangs and it's just a very straight cut. It's kind of sad, but it's okay. I'll live. But I'm just so excited to like look at how long her tail is and her mane and her accessories. I'm very excited to unbox her. And now last but not least, this one was something I got at the end of the month. And the reason why I got it is because I got like a $20 coupon off of Macari. And this is one of the ones, because I have a bunch of Monster High dolls that are like favorited. And I have not seen any new generation Monster High at Goodwill. So actually none of any generations at Monster High, which is very sad because I do want to recollect the old ones, but I don't want to pay that expensive price for the old ones, well, the G ones. But I have a lot of them saved on my Macari. Just most of them are resellers, but I'll wait, because if you just wait, the price goes from like $80 to $50 to like $20 to $15. So I waited to get her when I got the $20 off. She was like $21. So I paid like $8 after taxes and shipping. And I was like, okay, I'll take that. For a new inbox doll that's cheaper than in store, I'll take it. And when I got her, it's like, yes, I've collected all the neon frights. Now I can be satisfied. And then I look on the back and I was like, wait, I forgot there's Ghoulia. I don't know how I forgot Ghoulia was part of this, but I did. But now I just need Ghoulia to complete the line. I am excited to open her because I do like the neon frights outfits, and I don't really mix and match the outfits because I do like to keep them in like the display outfit that's almost art because it looks better, but I do like the fashions because it looks like a cute little rave party. Super excited. Yeah, so that is everything that I got in June. Yes, I keep forgetting that we're already in June. And the total that I spent on all of this, it's not bad because I got these and I got a couple. I got like a big like puzzle mat for my doll, and goes back in frame. Well, there we go. That's just gonna have to do. The Goodwill bins, I paid like $8 because I got these 3 items and then a puzzle mat for my dog, which was like $50 on Amazon, but got it. It was like brand new. I just had to soak it and clean it. And then I got 2 shirts for $8. You cannot beat that. So that's $8. And then $7, well, technically $8 for the horse, $8 for Twyla, and then $3.99 for my puppy surprise. So that's about like $27 to $28. It's probably more or less than that, but that's probably all of these combined cheaper than if I were to get a new toy, or like a new doll or a new Wow Mains, because I think they were like $25 or $26.99 when they first released. But I'm very happy, and this is why I kind of choose to buy, either from like a Ross or a TJ Maxx or thrifted, or wait till I can get it at a cheaper price on like Facebook Marketplace or Mercari. Just because I do value these items, but I'm not going to pay that expensive price because it will get expensive. Yes, I do appreciate y'all sticking around and watching to see what I got this month. And I am trying to figure out how I can video. Let me not shake the table. When I go into Goodwill, because I think that'd be so fun to bring y'all along and show you what I'm seeing, because I find a lot of interesting things that I don't pick up. But like the other day, I found a whole bag of the Shopkins like dolls. I was like, oh, that's so cool, but I don't collect them, and I'm not aiming to resell them. But I thought that they were such a cool find, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that without feeling awkward by holding a camera. So I'm trying to do some research into that. But I do appreciate y'all watching the videos, and I hope y'all have a very fabulous day today.